Alrighty, next game up is the Steelers at the Packers, and the Packers get the nice 10-point win here, 27-17. And once again, the Steelers offense is still struggling. Now, we said they were struggling, kind of getting out to slow starts, and they didn't have a slow start. Their first drive, they go down and march down for a touchdown, 75 yards, fantastic. But then it goes back to getting out to a slow start. The next drive, 3 and out. The next drive, fumble. The next drive, having to settle for a field goal. And then we're at halftime. And then after halftime, 5 plays, have to punt, turnover on downs, 6 plays, punt, 7 plays, turnover on downs, and then finally a touchdown with about 4 minutes left to make it 27-17. Game's over at that time. So once again, another slow start here by the Steelers. The offense just not doing anything consistent or anything meaningful throughout the entire game, and they're finding themselves down to starting 1-3, folks. Not great at all. So still big struggles here by the Steelers, but let's start here with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, once again, I mean, this Steelers defense trying their damnedest. It's not like Aaron Rodgers came out firing. They got out to a 7-7 tie, and then they went out 14-7. They made it 17-10, and made it 20-10, but nothing truly putting away this game until kind of 27-10 midway third quarter. That's when the game was over. So there was still an opportunity for the Steelers team to take advantage, and they don't. They just don't do it offensively. So the Steelers team struggling like we all know, and it did not get any better this week. Unfortunate. But let's talk about the Packers since they won the game. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers goes 20 of 36. Nothing great here by Aaron Rodgers. Only 55% completion percentage. 248 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't throw a pick, which is great. Didn't turn over the ball, which is great. Aaron Jones ended up fumbling, unfortunately. Let's see where this fumble came. The fumble came in the third quarter when, hey, the Steelers were kind of potentially trying to get back in the game, down 27-10. The Packers fumble, and the Steelers have to just punt it after 6 plays. So couldn't take advantage of the 1 turnover. Unfortunate. All right, but let's look at the running attack. A.J. Dillon, 15 carries for 81 yards. Aaron Jones, 15 carries, 48 yards. No touchdown, but he did fumble. But running back by committee was decently getting it done. Nice, healthy run-pass mix as well for this Packers team. So solid there by the play calling. All righty, let's see who Aaron Rodgers was throwing to. Randall Cobb, leading receiver, and isn't that great to hear, Packers fans? Randall Cobb back in action for y'all. 5 receptions for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams, 6 receptions for 64 yards. Aaron Jones, 3 receptions, 51 yards. Allen Lazard, 2 receptions for 33 yards. So Aaron Rodgers, nothing great in this game. A tough game that he didn't really blow out until the late second half. And the Steelers, just unfortunately, offense is absolutely trash. Now let's find out why. Big Ben throws 26 of 40. That's not sounding too great, but let's see what the official number is. 26 of 40, 65%, right on the borderline of good. 232 yards on 26 completions, dink and dunk, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The interception here by Big Ben is in the 4th quarter when the game was already over on their very last drive. So the interception really has no play in this game. But Big Ben just not airing it out and just not being that great. I mean, that's definitely a huge piece of why. The play calling is another reason why. Najee Harris, 15 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown. Not terrible rushing the ball there. Let's see who Big Ben was throwing the ball to. Deontay Johnson, leading receiver for the Steelers, 9 receptions, 92 yards and a touchdown. James Washington, 4 receptions, 69 yards. Najee Harris, 6 receptions, 29 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 receptions, 11 yards on 8 targets. Yikes. And then Pat Freiermuth, their tight end, 1 reception for 11 yards. But just something has to get better here by the Steelers team. Matt Canada needs to figure out how to move with all these pieces. You have all these pieces and still can't move the ball and put up points. And then Big Ben just has to lock in and make those big time throws, and everybody has to step up and make those big time plays. It takes everybody on the Steelers team. There's not just one point where we can kind of pinpoint to say this is why they're trash. They're just overall as a team trash, and that's the worst when the entire team is just trash. So Packers, well done getting the 10-point win right here. Not a blowout win, a decent win here by Aaron Rodgers. Nothing that is really going to bolster up this kind of Packers team in our power rankings. It's a solid win, but the Steelers team, they just don't move the ball offensively. Not too impressive, but it's a win at home. We give them credit.